12. And it's a Sunday.
Oh, lovely Sunday.
Also, everyone's rings activate at full capacity.
Bing!
Sleep so long tonight.
I don't need to.
Also,
Only two hours.
you don't eat food anymore.
Or drink water.
Just work.
Unless you want to. Does Kyron stop eating?
No.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Admittedly, Azurius won't stop drinking his wine. He'll still have wine every day. Or it's created water, depending on what's in the mood for. Yes, I can take away the rings notice now. That's done.
Alright.
Speaking, if Marcus wants me to make his sword in a particular way, or inscribe a name on it, feel free for him to join me in crafting.
All the rods are done, by the way.
Woo!
Now working on the bracers.
I will be right back. I need to take this phone out of my room because I guess we're popular today.
So, do you do anything in particular for this day? Should we just skip a few days ahead?
I mean, me and Jonas are doing double crafting.
Other than that, we still can ask around for information about the veil and stuff like that.
If people want to. If not, then in 2 days, it's organization time.
It's up to them. I'm crafting.
I think it's a good idea. So, diplomacy.
Our spy of diplomacy now. Oh yes, you and Kyron can have a game of spin the knife.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna do some...
You can do that. Oh.
Chloe,
Okay.
do it better than me.
Doesn't matter,
No
Kyron
one
did it.
talks to the
Natural
face.
20.
Alright, well. Yeah. I would like you each then to, well... Cash, can you roll a d6?
Yeah.
I think it might have crashed again.
Really?
It's just I mean, everything just freezes up. It's super weird. I don't understand this.
I rolled a 4 though.
Yeah, I can see it. Like, the server is still working.
Oh, it's weird. I don't see anything.
Yeah, Cash learns that that inside of the veil, there is a legendary mountain of the Phoenix. It has spires of stone that seems almost impossible to climb, yet every true priest of Mithra must accomplish this feat.
Oh, that's what your son was
Atop the
doing!
spire, it is said that there is a flame that never dies. Some say that this is the Phoenix itself.
That is what your son was doing!
That might very well be possible, yes. If Zacharias learns that his son is in the veil, oh man.
Sadly,
So-
Cash does not know this, and she does not know the importance of such information either.
This would turn out awkward. We're supposed to have no witnesses.
And Kyron, going about, he actually finds someone who says, well, you know, I have been to the Vale. What do you want to know, brother?
Well, everything. What's special about the whale? What would
Why?
you like to tell me?
It is the Order, of course.
Of course, the order.
The priesthood, they can heal anything, any disease. And the people there are beautiful.
See.
It's a wonderful place. One, of course, does not stay there for too long.
And why wouldn't you stay there if it's so nice?
Oh, it is a very holy place. And it is reserved for the few. I have my family at home. Cannot just move. What would I do there? They already have the farmers they need. It is certainly worth a visit.
Yes, I believe I will be visiting quite soon.
Oh. Well, you should bring my my best to the monks then.
I will, sure.
Not. Is there anything else you wish to know?
Well, I can't really be very specific about the Vale since I wouldn't know what to ask. So probably not.
Could he draw us a simple map of it, perhaps?
That would be something. Yeah, like the things that he would suggest that I visit once I'm there on a piece of paper or something, if he can do that.
He sort of shrugs and says, well, I mean, you walk up the path, you go through the gates, then you come over the bridges, and then the city is right there. That's where most pilgrims go. Beyond that, there's a lake with the legendary Mountain of the Phoenix in it. If you go past that, you get to the monastery, but no one's allowed up there. That is reserved for the priesthood only. We only get as far as the city. Nice place, but you really come there for the priesthood. It is Saint Macarius who founded the order up there. There are other saints, however. Said Strux. I don't know. Is Macarius the one you are trying to visit?
Well, one of them, yes.
I myself went for Saint Angelo. Sort of nods. Known as the greatest devil hunter this island ever produced. So smiles. It is said that he captured many artifacts of the cults during the purchase, and those he could destroy, he went there and did it. Some say, however, that there were few even he couldn't destroy. Shake his head a little. Hard to believe. They say that in there's a great vault hidden from the world, and that is why they keep such defenses up. Nods gravely.
I take it they don't allow visitors to visit the vault? It would be a strange vault if they did, I guess.
I don't know if it's even true. It is what some say, generally not people from there. You know stories go among travelers.
Yes, I've heard a lot of stories.
That's probably why you're visiting.
Yes.
To tell the truth, mostly sick people go, or family of the sick. However, not many disease around here at this time. Even though it's beginning to get colder, it still hasn't hit yet.
Yes, I feel like that might change quite soon.
No, yes, it's all always about this season. Noses running and all that.
Yes, noses. Well, Chiron will thank the guy he was talking to for this quite extensive information and try to remember most of it.
Sure, hold on. All right. We get to day 13, which is a Monday.
We are going to share this with the
Now,
rest of
if
the
you
group,
want
though.
to do some gathering information over the long run, we can just say, like, you spend a week gathering information, and I'll plunk down a whole lot of it.
But probably
And,
do that for Chiron, since
I mean,
I don't
what you
think
can find anyway.
he's going to do anything apart from Saturday.
Because I mean, that might just go faster.
Yeah, it might.
If you're interested in that.
Sure.
If gathering information is what you want to do with your time. But we have 2 days. Well, one more day before it's Minion Day. So
Minion Day!
let's go with this. I don't know how long you guys want to continue today. This is a bonus session. People probably have to get up in the morning.
Yeah.
Or they're sick.
I'm sick. I don't have to get up ever.
So maybe we'll go to prepare what the minions will do, and then we'll take it. We'll stop there.
Okay.
We
I
would
have-
me and Kai would have shared this information with the group, also with Zacharias, of course.
a vault full of mystical stuff.
And the fact that maybe his son is up there.
Yeah, well, that is mentioned. Zacharias will definitely seem very thoughtful. And basically, he will, get one of his minions. And, well, let's see here. Let's take a look at Scry. Yeah, continue. I'm looking this up in the meantime.
Sure. Well, guess we proceed to Minion Day then.
Zacharias will send out one of his minions, just grab a random one and send them out to the market to fetch basically a gem or crystal he could use for scrying.
Sure. Just pay for it.
Yep.
It's expensive.
It is.
And now it is time for the organization rules.
To the meeting room. There's a dragon in my seat.
You mean you want to sit on the dragon seat?
Fireball does nothing.
Where am I? I'm in here.
Oh, sure. Let's start with the Hell Knights doing some criminal enterprise.
Oh, I don't think I've edited my... No, I didn't. Ruthless equals 6. There we go. That is now... And that should be it. Ba-bum-bum.
This is what day?
I
14?
don't have any bonuses, right?
Yes,
Just straight up.
it's day
Alright.
14.
Braces are ready for cash.
I'm not quite sure what you... I guess I had some point asked for this.
Forget things like, what? Who are they?
Right. It seems that the Hell Knights have attempted to do some bullying and rubbing around. It doesn't really seem to have been working. They have been rebuffed many places, and actually seems that that in their last attempt here, they were met by quite a bit of resistance. Apparently, some of the merchants they've been bullying have had protectors, and they're not too happy about this. You lose one secrecy.
Oh.
As word of this new group comes around town. We also try to do double legitimate enterprise.
Which is just connections, right?
Yep.
Not much for you.
17 and 6.
Alright. Watch here. Could you roll d4 minus 1?
Nothing.
They do some, but it doesn't amount to any profit. They're not that good at this.
Of course.
Punching
I thought
out
the town-
customers and such.
I thought this town would have a bigger dice.
Right, Zacharias, and the Void Senate.
Yes.
We have some connections.
Yes, I do. Pertaining to the good vampire prince.
Alright. Zacharias learns that that people generally, like, particularly about sort of in the academic world, there are many doubters to his actual existence. Most say that, people disappear from time to time due to crime, and this is an easy way to pin it on others. However, some say that yes, if you look deeply into culture, and what your minions who scoured the actual library also find is that he does show up rather often in... he seems to like to be in the background of pictures and such.
Okay.
Of art, of showing off, in a way. He looks like a fairly young, at least when often depicted, fairly young man with long gray hair. and he mostly doesn't seem to do much. Usually, he's simply talking to someone or drinking wine. It also appears sometimes that there are references to him from old poems and such. He seems to have been here for quite a long time. However, he always seems to be very he never really seems to have done public appearances or something like that. No one really knows who he is, it seems.
So no real traces of his real name, as it were.
No. It's quite old, though, and as they do discover that he did have, in time, his own. Well, during the purges, a saint even called Saint Angelo did actually have some scouring of the sewers, and there are a few tales of how he parted the darkness of the city and sort of took to purging the city of such evil. Breaking down their homes and halls and sending them scurrying into the gutters of the city. And they have never returned since.
And this was Saint Angelo, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
He broke all their things and such.
That can certainly be useful. Play on Saint Angelo's and the Mithran's sanctimonious judgment of him and his people, and the breaking of his fortune and his status by this Mithran cult, and the audacity they had to even erect like huge temples and structures in his fair city, and tell him that we are here to see all of that undone, to see the Mithrans completely destroyed and brought to ruin, kill everyone in Vale, and destroy Saint Angelo himself. That could probably spur him into action.
God, yes.
Unless he feels it's
We
like
need a
water
way to-
under the bridge.
They say,
We need to contact him first, don't we? Or do
We
we
are-
know where he lives?
we know where he lives.
Oh, okay.
In the graveyard.
Oh, that's stereotypical.
You know? Yes.
If you're an undead, where are you going to hide? The
You're
place
right.
people aren't generally around.
Especially when you have like the Inquisition breathing down your neck, quite literally.
Oh, so if you've got if you're going to be drinking the blood of people, you might end up killing them. So you might need somewhere to put the bodies. You putting it on your doorstep's not a bad idea when you live there.
I guess.
Alright.
Alright. And, yeah. Then, can you do another one?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
Is there any bonus to this other one?
yeah, it's your connections. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, there's been quite some progress on the gaining membership of the Ganster University. They're not completely there yet, but quite some progress.
Alright.
Order of the Phoenix is doing legitimate enterprise ×2.
Let's go to Town of the Legitimate Enterprise.
Oh.
There's 1, and there's 2.
Can you do 2d4 minus 2?
Hooray!
Alright. See that. Mhm.
When you're doing D4s, you kind of get a low number.
Yeah.
He's earned 100 gold.
Still better than Marcus.
That'd be good for that way to work.
100 gold.
Really small profit.
Now more connections.
Then you wanted to gather random rumors.
Yes. One connection. That was a very horrible connections.
I didn't really find out much, to be honest. Nothing you didn't know already.
I had 4 actions, so well, let's roll.
Yeah, sure. Roll a d20. Sure. Well, your organization gains a bit of knowledge of, what people are sort of talking about, and you actually learns that that people are a little afraid right now because they know that they're dwarves, evil, dark dwarves in the mountains. It's only a matter of time before these will obviously ally with the Fire Axe. Then they will come close to Gaston Hall. Then what will happen?
Dark
We're
dwarves.
afraid of this. Yes. Bad dwarves.
That's interesting.
That might be something for a increased army size.
We have been attacked by Dwarga before. If we can get some of those,
That'd be fun.
that'd be real fun.
Cash can do some espionage.
It's +5, right?
Sure.
Secret.
Yay!
She's a spy.
They have spied on the cathedral, and they've learned that that over the last week, when people come and go all the time, but a couple of particular individuals have been seen carrying interesting-looking packages in and out. These it's not really clear what they are, but it is clear there's some distribution going on. Something is being distributed from the cathedral. And the Dragon's Claw have some training and some laying low.
Yeah.
Alright, for the next week, what do you wish to do?
Jake, are you sure down the name of the sword then?
What?
Let's start with
Sure.
Chiron, actually.
Yeah.
Dragon's Claw, what do you wish to do?
First of all, indoctrinate, and then what can I do with like a focus on ruthlessness?
Well, what do you want to do? The list that was sent to you some time ago was only a
Example.
Yeah, examples.
Let me think. So you said like mercenaries and stuff have to be registered,
Yes.
but like guards that can be hired don't have to be. I guess they're just muscle then.
Generally, they would be, so that, like, you can do muscle work, but that's basically criminal enterprise at the moment. That's what you'll be hired to do anyway.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Alright.
Be criminals.
That's what they're good at.
Also, for a
I
weekly
guess
session.
I could hunt beasts in the fields. Like
Wouldn't
sheep
that many
and
to
goats.
catch around here.
Also, we get to have a game of spin the knife for everyone. It appears to be on
Cash,
Jonas.
what does the Shadow Whip want to do?
I don't know. What do we need information on?
I don't know.
I mean, you could keep an eye on that abandoned house, see if anyone uses that for something.
But always spy on Frayne, since so far everyone we have ever worked with has betrayed us at some point.
No, that's true.
I don't think, you know... I like him. He seemed to be... That's up to you.
Well, first, I don't think espionage is keeping an eye on the house, though.
Or spying. So.
A spy on a house.
Espionage
Spy
is
on the
gathering information without being discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Or you
Usually
could technically
illicit.
spy on the house and watch it, so.
Spy on what house?
The house.
This house?
Creepy
Crowley
house.
Estate? Oh, last home. I mean, yeah, you could certainly do that.
If anything goes in or
hiding,
out, she'll know.
watching, keeping an eye on it without anyone knowing that you're keeping an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
That certainly is good.
Hiding in the bushes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Alright. The Order of the Phoenix.
So, there's a few things. One is a cathedral we know about. A certain cathedral in the Vale. It's like, So, let's split this up. I want 2 actions dedicated to gathering information about the Vale. I will spend, let's say, 1 action, just discovering about the Drager.
Just gather general information, or
You know, gather information about, specifically about, see if we can get more information about, you know, dark dwarves, as they put it. And then 1 which is just a general gather whatever rumours.
lots of information. All right.
Well,
Then we
people-
have Zacharias. I assume you're gonna try to gain membership still. And the other one.
I'm gathering a lot of information.
Yeah, I could try a legitimate enterprise. I mean, it's a large city. It might be
It's not the hardest thing to do, certainly.
no. It's a large city means big opportunities for earning gold. So we'll try that.
Lots of work. I mean, you're not really established here and such, but
No.
I mean, it's not hard to
No.
go out and get some work.
Open up ye old magic shop again.
How the hell?
Make competition for that damn no.
Yeah. Bring him in, or just get off him, perhaps.
The Hell Knights?
Doesn't
To assassinate the
that's a
gnome?
Great idea.
Yeah, assassinate the gnome.
All right.
That's
no,
you know what? Oh,
You have Timian.
You should
What?
totally
Should-
do
Good
that.
that Timian knows how to do it.
send Timian to assassinate the gnome. You sold a ticket to one of us. Now you must die.
You know, we could totally blackmail him. We know that he sells
That's
scrap.
true.
and- yeah.
That's true.
Blackmail the gnome, go.
I mean, just like intimidate him into giving us good stuff.
Just give us
You-
free stuff.
Okay.
You know,
is
he
that
will-
Like
he
a
will-
custom action I can do with my
He
ruthless.
he will pay us a good stipend.
Sure, you can go like and
Oh,
be the guy
so,
who
like-
goes and smashes up his shop and such.
to not.
Flips over the tables and
Yeah.
unplugs the tent.
It would be
Yeah,
would be
no,
too
we can
bad if
blackmail him
something
into paying
happened.
us into to not reveal his secret, so
Exactly.
we can just make money.
Exactly. We know your
More
secret.
espionage, though.
What?
I mean, ruthless, you have to show your force, right?
Yeah, exactly.
smack up
Like
his shop.
this will come to the rest of your stuff
Yeah.
if you don't
Go
pay.
break everything.
Yeah, and we say that we know his secret, and it would be too bad if something happened to his shop.
Then
Breaks
again,
the gnome's
it's the
tent.
marketplace.
Yeah.
Chances
the
are there's guards about.
Yes, generally.
Are
So
you saying that
smashing up his
Timian-
shop
I said
in
it-
broad daylight
Not
might
the
not be
easiest
the
thing
best
in the
thing.
world, but you know, they're good at it, right?
No, I totally think this is not a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Order has been given, right? Or do you
It's-
want
I
to take
think
it
it's
back?
stupid, but it's a great idea.
It's a
you
good,
know-
it's a good idea for fun, but we could
Just-
potentially make small amounts of money from
you know what you totally should do? You should send Halthus. He hasn't been doing much. Halthus, we have a special
And he doesn't
mission
get
for
all
you.
his toes.
Perhaps you
No,
could
I think
speak
I'm
to him about your mother.
Maybe we should just abduct
You
him
could,
and
if
let
you want-
Halfis
I mean-
have fun with him.
If you're planning to do some stuff with the vampire, possibly capturing some people to bring to the vampire.
He can do that himself, right?
No, but I'm like, it might show we actually,
You
we're
mean
not just kids
bring
who-
like a present, like here. But he might be offended that we have like laid hands upon the citizens of his fair city or something like that. I don't know. We don't know how loyal he actually is.
I think I should just do legitimate enterprise, because there's no penalty for failing and we might get some money out of it. And I don't really
Coward.
have anything that I can do without getting caught easily.
Coward.
Yes.
Legitimate enterprise.
Buck,
Do you want to
buck,
do that
buck,
for
buck.
all of them?
Wait, what, Manikai? I can't hear you over Jonas being an
Do you
animal.
want? Do you want to? He's a Swede and I'm used to it.
Ha!
Do you want to do legitimate enterprise for all of them?
Yeah, for all three.
Buck,
All
buck,
right.
buck, buck, buck.
Damien is out selling cookies.
Oh, God damn it!
Yeah,
You're
big
s-
shit.
This reminds me
outside
of
the
his
nearest
younger
pet
days in the
Oh.
Italian Guardian Scout Club.
Make sure he sells outside of the nearest Pesh dispensary. The most popular one. They come
A
out, they
little
got the
more
munchies. Oh, cookies.
Actually, that's not really how Pesh works. It's more like
It
they
is
become
now.
completely complacent and brain dead. It's like, yeah. It is temporary, like, mind fog and then feeble mind on yourself. Well, at least when you're into it. At first, though, people say it's awesome. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna participate in that one.
In Pesh?
In Pesh.
Oh, come on, Marcus, right? Just one time. You know?
Don't be a square.
Don't, you know.
Oh, man.
Buck, 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 buck.
Well, yeah, that's all the organizations, what they want to do.
Now, if you need me, I have a certain light-destroying sword to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we're probably going to hold here the bonus session. We got through 2 weeks. I think that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Half the way of your holiday until work begins. We got crafted some stuff and such.
Now we can
And,
clock double speed.
Killed some creatures. I think from next Friday we can probably get quite a bit further. And,
That sounds excellent. We did get quite a bit of good information as well. I like that.
I think we did, yes. Back to
quite a
craft.
bit stuff you can work with.
I should totally have sent Halthus to wreck the shop.
You know, I think
Legends
that
over.
would have turned out horrible, but I still think it would have been a great idea.
I think it would have been great. Oh man, can you imagine Halthus' smile when he, when he would get the mission? Well, with that, I guess we will end it here then.
Yeah.
Alright. So, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Yes.